One of the biggest problems in the sales industry is that being good at sales and being good at leading a team are two totally different skill sets. And it's a problem because top salespeople are the ones who get promoted into leadership positions, and then they struggle trying to lead a team.
I spent 15 years obsessing on how do you close the gap, how do you bridge the canyon from somebody that's great at sales to somebody who's great at leadership. And so I personally, with my own teams, over the years professionally, learned how to do that, and that's where I became highly skilled myself. And then I just had to figure out, how do I take this knowledge and duplicate to get to scale, to get leveraged results from what I was really good at. And there's a system, I've created a blueprint to help somebody who's really good at sales to transition successfully into leadership roles.
You wrote a book with Brian Tracy, who was one of my first mentors. I've devoured a ton of his content. Brian Tracy's awesome.
Hello, I'm Brian Tracy. I first met Ben in 2007 when he was the top sales manager of an Inc. 500 company with over 2,000 salespeople. I was thrilled to write the foreword of Ben's first book, Sellership: How to Transition from Sales to Leadership.
In fact, Brian Tracy, that's how I connected with him. 15 years ago, I was in a mastermind with him, with one of my companies. We brought him in.
And I built a team and a region, and then and I kind of kept going. I built a company. We took it public, and so I spent the next 15 years learning how do you successfully transition? How can you help somebody transition from selling to leading, and then hence sellership?
Yeah, and I know this is one of the reasons why your book is called Sellership. Going from a seller, right, being a salesperson, into this leadership, and this is where your passion really lies.
And so the journey of sellership, going from sales into leadership, there's a real need, and there's real tools that can help you to bridge the gap between sales and leadership.
I highly recommend Ben Ward as a trusted authority on sales and leadership.